Here we go. Green flag back in the air in Iowa, the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Christopher Bell leads us back to the green flag with Cole Custer in second. On our last set of tires from now to the end of the race. For these final 57 laps. Only 2 drivers were on the lead lap here due to the timing of the caution under green flag pit stops. I luckily was one of the first drivers to pit. Ended up getting my lap back, but because of pitting about 10 laps early, I decided to take my final set of Goodyear tires, especially with the fact simply that we only have minimal time left in this race after that 6th caution. Christopher Bell is he's gonna widen this lead out quite a bit. It'll be a matter of time before I can try to run him down, but now here comes Chase Briscoe to the inside. We're gonna get passed by a bunch of these lap cars. Again, I just don't have the short run speed for about the first 20 laps. Will that be enough time for Christopher Bell to widen out a big enough gap and start getting through the lap traffic before I can even get to him? And maybe he can win this race.
Still there. Got a car coming inside now. Clear low.
Briscoe running the top side. Here comes Zane Smith from the bottom. I ran the middle. Been right around the bottom the majority of this race. I just cannot run the top line very well in this one. Middle line I'm okay with, but bottom line has been the way to go for me all race long. Now Josh Williams is going to hurry up and get to the inside. Lap traffic now from 10th on up is already past me. Three wide behind. What a pass by Ryan C. in the 39. And now Allgaier are going to get around him. We tried to block him off. It didn't work. Sieg trying to follow in line on the inside as I get very tight off of turn 4. Sieg is going to get around us. Brandon Jones to the inside. We are fading back a lot worse than what we have on shorter runs earlier in the race. I'm struggling with a very tight race car right now. Not so much on entry, but it's not that great on entry at the same time either. Now we're 3 wide right up the middle here. Brandon Jones. No, we can't quite get to his back bumper though.
Got one up top.
Slight contact with Josh Williams.
Clear high, clear high.
Sorry, Joey Gase. And now we're 3 wide back in the middle here into turns 3 and 4. Very tight. Gase gets a little loose. Forces me to get tight off in turn 4. Joe Jackson will get around us. He's having a pretty solid day for his small organization. And the race team he is racing for currently in the 13th position.
Hold your line. Got one outside. All right, you're clear.
Coming into this race, 3rd in the standings here in the regular season for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And in the final 47 laps of the short track race at Iowa, in the Circuit City 250, here we have it up.
Outside.
Just cleared Jackson right back. Gonna try to do the same here with Ryan Sieg. And we do. Got around 2 cars in 2 corners. Trying to get around a 3rd in the 3rd corner here on Joey Gase. We've gotten alongside of him with the nose on in front, but we can't clear him off of turn 2.
Still there. All right, you're
Now we'll wait until we get into turns 3 and 4. We will clear Gase. 3 cars passed in 2 laps now. A little bit of a gap here between me and the next driver in front. So we are currently in third. Michael Annette is in second. And Christopher Bell is already widened out to over an 8.5 second lead. Again, he's got the clean air. We've been stuck in traffic with a tight race car. Michael Annette is the next car in front of me in the second place position. And we get a caution here with 44 laps to go. Quite honestly, if I would have known that was going to happen, I probably wouldn't have pit for the 4 tires earlier. But here we go. We are going to have to stay out of the pits here. And we are going to have 41 laps to go when we go green.
We're going green. Are you ready?
Here we go. Green flag is going to be back in the air for Christopher Bell, leading us back to the green flag. 3 wide on the restart now. Jumping way down to the bottom. Didn't get through the shifts my best, but I got through them enough. 3 wide now for second behind. And Michael Annette will come out with second place off the top side of the track. Unbelievable. And now here comes Chase Briscoe back down to the inside. We lead the lap. New leader with 39 laps to go at Iowa. Cole Custer has just taken the lead. It's now Chase Briscoe trying to get back on the lead lap. He is currently. And now Gregson trying to follow from behind. Annette and Bell still on the top side of the track, kind of stuck here. We're stuck on the outside of the track as well. Just cannot beat Reddick to the inside there, getting into turn 1. But we get to run here down the backstretch. Into turn 3. Noah Gregson goes back to the top. We're going to clear him. 3 wide back behind for second again with Michael Annette trying to thread it up the middle. Four drivers have DNF'd in this one out of the 38 that started. Briscoe moving to the top side. He's got the clean air out in front, trying to hold on to the lead lap. Will that be enough to slow me up with Michael Annette in second? And Christopher Bell still right behind him in third. Again, Briscoe to the top. We go to the bottom. Slide job off of turn 2. And we've got the clean air as we just put Briscoe a lap down. Only the top 4 drivers currently on the lead lap. Justin Haley got the free pass there under that last caution. And with 35 laps to go, can we pull away now? Seven cautions in this race. .34 to go. Now 1 second lead, Christopher Bell. It's just, well, no, he's battling for second rather with Michael Annette. They're side by side off of turn 2. Still 2 lap cars in between both of them and me being in the race lead. One of which is Tyler Reddick, who is just in front of him. Kind of blocking both of them off. Coming into this race again, third in points here in the regular season standings. It's going to be a huge points day getting the win. Closing the gap again. Next 2 races for the NASCAR Xfinity Series season, it will be at Chicagoland and then Daytona. And we get another caution with 32 laps to go, our 8th of the race. And that will bunch everybody back up again as Annette actually had the nose out in front and the outside in second. So here we go. The leader's now bunched in front. Justin Haley will now be able to work his way up there, and Chase Briscoe got the free pass. So Briscoe with the free pass will restart at the rear of the field. 5 drivers on the lead lap now. It's a new race again. Green flag back in the air. Got through the shifts a lot better than we did last time. Great restart here to get the clearance of Michael Annett into turn 1. Christopher Bell on the bottom, trying to pass him now. Bell clears Annett off of turn 2. Can Bell now challenge for the lead? Here he comes. Only 28 to go. We got to hold strong on the bottom. Austin Cindric now. Trying to get around Annett. He will. Can Cindric possibly challenge to get around Christopher Bell? We get a little tight into turn 1 again, but we're able to hold, or into 3 rather. But we're able to hold it on the bottom. Bell trying the outside. That's only going to allow Austin Cindric now to pass him. Again, though, that is not for position. Cindric just simply trying to get his lap back. But if he challenges for me and puts up a fight, that might allow Christopher Bell to close the gap. Bell and Annett running the top side. Bell, of course, running the top, being that dirt track racer, having that dirt track racing blood. Loves the outside whenever he can, but it just doesn't seem like it's been working all day for a lot of guys here at Iowa. And now 25 laps to go. Maintaining the gap on Cindric. We're pulling away now from Bell. Christopher Bell now 2 seconds back in the race lead. In fact, Michael Annett has just taken second place away from him. Bell's still consistent with the top side, allowing Annett to get by him on the bottom. Along with it looks like Justin Allgaier back there, another lap car trying to work his way past, maybe get a lap back or so. Great battle for second here between Bell and Annett. Haley has closed the gap on him too. Only a second behind him now. Well, he's 4 seconds back in the race lead. Now we've widened out almost a 3-second lead on Bell. He's quickly pulled away after passing Annett again. I believe Bell has moved back down to the bottom of the racetrack. And I'm at the point where I'm not only pulling away, but really controlling the pace of this race. In the late going. 7th caution and even the 8th kind of helped, but it would have been a very interesting race if we stayed green after that 6th caution when Bell pulled out to about a 9-second lead. We were just finally starting to cut into that gap, but was that too much of a lead with too many lap cars in my way? At the time, there was still about 40 laps left, but that might have been more of an exciting finish than what it actually ended up being. But again, we could still get another yellow. I've had a couple bad restarts in this one, so maybe I end up having another. Just don't see that happening though with this few laps left. coming off of turn 4 here. Lap car Josh Galicki just in front of me now as we have caught lap traffic. They're all staying around the top side of the track though. Good enough for me. I run to the bottom pretty much the entirety of this race. Only 15 laps to go.
Stay low, stay low. You got room. You're clear. Careful, still there. You're all clear up top.
Austin Hill on the inside there, so we actually had to run the top to get around into 3 and 4, but on these back marker cars, I could pass them on the top side of the track. I'm having a harder time trying to pass the lead lap cars, but it's fine for now, and can't start running the top at this point this late in the race. Christopher Bell could still run us down. But a caution is going to be the only thing that's going to even give Christopher Bell a chance here at this point. Obviously, I guess an accident can happen right in front of me as well. 11 laps to go now. Don't see an accident happening anytime soon, but you never know. Sadler takes my line away on the bottom. Trying to get the run off from him on the top here out of 4. If we do, we'll clear him at the start-finish line. 10 laps to go here at Iowa. Look at how far back Chase Briscoe is falling. He's about to go a lap down once again here with 9 laps to go, and he will go a lap down.
You're all clear up top.
7-second lead on Bell. Needed a good point stay here with Daytona looming right around the corner here, within a couple races away now. That could definitely shake the points battle. So I've not won on either of the 2 super speedway races so far this season. And in fact, in Talladega, I was leading on the last lap when I ran out of gas and finished 22nd. That was not a good points day for me. Had a stretch of about 4 bad races in a row, and was definitely costing me some valuable points, but now trying to pull and reel in the leader here in the regular season standings once again. Chicagoland will be a different story here in the next race. Should be a fun one. That's one of the better mile-and-a-half racetracks on the circuit. Five laps to go now at Iowa.
All right, clear outside.
A lot of lap cars just in front of me is had to really get out of the gas there. Now 3 wide into turns 3 and 4, just trying to get around some of these guys. Gonna clear all 3 of them here now. Off of 4 laps to go. A lot of heavy lap traffic here as we have just under a half a track lead on Bell. Noah Gregson, he's gonna go 2 laps down in the 7th position now. Trying to get to the white flag as quick as possible. 3 laps to go now. We are ever so close to doing so. Michael Annette has just taken 2nd place away from Bell once again here with only 3 to go.
Down the bottom. All right, clear outside.
And now 2 laps remaining. Will we get caution number 9 and force overtime, or will we stay green to the finish? Sieg is quickly falling back now to 20th. And he'll go another lap down. Off of turn 4 now, white flag in the air, 1 lap to go at Iowa.
All right, let's go. White flag. Still there.
Going to clear Joey Gase. That's the last lap car we will catch and pass here in this one. Through 3 and 4 for the final time here. Off of 4 now. Cole Custer is going to get the win here at Iowa Speedway.
Fantastic job there. Great.
What a victory on the season here for Cole Custer. .97 minutes there, 1 hour and 37 minutes total time in this race. Michael Annette did come home at 2nd, and now we have moved up to 2nd in the point standings, passing Noah Gregson, now within 4 points of Chase Briscoe, who finished 5th. So he's able to hold on to the points lead now, but with a new driver in 2nd closing in on him, this should be pretty entertaining here to the end of the season. Regular season, that is. 4-point lead for Briscoe as we enter Chicagoland, as there I am in victory lane here in the Circuit City 250. That is going to be it here for this NASCAR Xfinity Series race on NASCAR Heat 4. Thanks for watching the finish of this one. And my next race at Chicagoland will be a live stream. And it's going to be, in fact, coming up next year. So long, folks. See you next time.